my Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon April into May 2022? I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle production since 1998. We're going to be 24 years old when we first built TV. Author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. Links in the description box. Creator on Patreon. Patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. Loving my work over there big time. Streaming there every morning with a cup of coffee, usually in a bathrobe, talking about the astrology for the day. Why? Because I'm the Archangel of Lyons. Mark Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. Hey, hey. Hope you are all doing well. If you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. I do 7-card draws for the waning moon. I do 5 for the waxing moon. And we'll talk about that in a minute. These 5 decks that we're using also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you clarify your intentional work, your spell work, your manifestational, vision board, whatever you do. Your manifestational art form is yours to choose, as it is for us all. But to give you a little clarity for that. But let's look at the timeline. We're looking at the new moon in Taurus, Saturday, April 30th, 4:27 p.m. is lovely, and I've said this for each reading pretty much. A Taurus new moon on a Saturday is a double earth thing. So you could do literal planting of seeds or blessing of your seeds, and that's what I'm going to be doing in my personal magic. I use Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. You could find, magical correspondences to every plant on the planet, right? So just a good idea. You can literally, plant those seeds, right? But moving forward, the waxing, the reading is about the waxing, the building, the expanding, right? Plant the seed at new moon, watch it bloom at full moon into Scorpio, Monday, May 16th, 12:13 a.m. And this is Eastern. I live in New York, so I'm going to be doing my magic 11:30 p.m. On Sunday, and catch that as it crosses over into the Monday and hit that full moon. So just my suggestion. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, because your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs are going to have a different seed, possibly, or maybe the same seed, and finding different ways to go in on this to bring it into alignment. I think you know what I mean. So both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will, and I'll get you the clarity, guidance, and grace I can for our well-being and for the well-being of all. And this is important to say. I'm well aware of what's going on planet Earth. I do watch the news, and I don't, sit there all day long, nor do I believe absolutely everything I see. But nonetheless, it just kind of is important to say that you manifesting your heart's desire, which is what new moon is about, right, new to full. You fulfill your heart's desire. You're fulfilling your part in the plan. The evolution we have to go through to manifest the things our hearts, our souls truly desire is a journey, and it helps everybody heal. Your happiness is part of the divine plan too. Just got to do it in a healthy way. Good? All right, enough. Let's see. I know, it's Capricorn, you're all so serious. Why so serious? But let's see if we can have some fun with this. I love these reads. These are my favorite of everything I do because they're simple-ish. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. There we go. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, for their element of fire, please. A magical spell card by Lucy Cavendish. Leave the card in my hand to help them refine their element of fire. What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, this new to full. Creativity. Creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. Well, for a general read, that could be anything. What do you want to create? I mean, really, right on the nose, in terms of the element of fire, really being about creativity, a fire in your belly kind of thing. Now, creativity doesn't always necessarily talk about art, right? Creativity comes in all sorts of different ways. In our lives, you know, down to how we create our daily schedule, how we create our reality, blah, blah, blah. So this is interesting. And I hear the beep beep sounds of trucks in the distance, so if I have to pause this, I will. Okay, so interesting. Creativity, again, we can apply that to anything, but that's why we're going to give it a little solidity with the crystal oracle, your element of earth. Now, I am an earth sign. I am a Virgo, so I get it, Capricorns. It's like we need to have something physical, tangible sometimes to help us through this. So, you know, through any of our processes, you know, I don't know, the spirulina, you know, knock yourself out. But whether you have the stone that's indicated in the crystal oracle or not, clear quartz does everything. Empower it with the intention that's in here. But really, even if you don't have clear quartz, just go grab a rock out in the road, wash it off. You got some sage. Chances are if you have sage, though, you've got a clear quartz. So let's just see what hits the table. Element of earth, and I love my Capricorn. Please take a nice deep breath. Not saying that. Still point. I'll save that for the end, baby. Still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the North, powers of Earth, please, what is the crystal oracle message for the Capricorn collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. The element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to help ground and manifest their heart's desire of creativity. This, you're the one, new to full. Amethyst! Aw, good. Gotta break the bank. Really, you probably have one. If you're watching my channel, you got a clear quartz and an amethyst, and probably a rose quartz too, at least. Amethyst, very much a card of meditation, obviously. Spirituality, and I opened right to it. You can't see it, but I opened right to it. Amethyst. Spirituality, positive transformation, and meditation. Okay, SPM. So I'm going to try and remember it. Spirituality, positive transformation, and meditation. You are being urged to embrace your shadow side. Now, a shadow read and a waxing moon, like shadow work doesn't care what the moon is doing. Shadow work is shadow work. You are being urged to embrace your shadow side. Take an inventory of all those aspects of yourself that you are afraid to show the world because you perceive them to be bad or inadequate. By the way, creativity, art, whatever you want to call it, has been a way of venting the shadow in a way that does no harm. Now, other people may not like it, but there is no accounting for taste, darling. You know, you do the best you can. But by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. That flow might very well give you a way of coping with it, expressing it in a way that is healthy. Meditate on these qualities. In other words, the ones you don't want to. Well, what is the shadow? Well, you don't want to look at, or you don't want anybody to know about if you are aware of it. So meditate on these qualities, acknowledge them, see how they serve both you and others, then love them, and bring them into your heart, which means you have to feel the feelings. I know, I didn't write it that way, or maybe I did, I just don't... on a higher level, whatever. When you realize that every aspect of you serves a purpose, there will be no need to deny half of who you are. In order to be who you were born to become, life couldn't have happened any other way. And the choices you made then, you know all this already. You're Capricorn. You're slow and steady, wins the race, mountain goat climbing, one step at a time, reaching its 10th house deal, highest potential. It's a hero's journey. I love you. Hang in there. Just be yourself and understand that there is nothing in your life to fix. I know. Wasn't raised that way either. What do you mean? Particularly if we had a psychologist in the family. You're a teacher, doctors, I got like all these professionals in my family. It's like, I'm the professional witch. So, you know, you've done nothing wrong. None of us have, from the soul's perspective. There are simply aspects of yourself yearning to be embraced and loved. Whatever arises, love that. First book by Matt Kahn. His deck is the last card down because it's in every fucking reading I do. I love his work. This is a time of profound change, a time of positive transformation, which will have a lasting impact on every area of your life, which creativity, if you're creating your own reality, well, that really touches everything, and to some degree on those around you. Okay, so spirituality, positive transformation, meditation, SPM. I'm not saying that. I'm not even monetized on YouTube anymore, and I'm not saying that. Let's just keep going. So yeah, well now look, by the way, I don't do this often, but look at the color coding we've got here. Oh, we're being a little matchy-matchy, like pretty exactly. Exactly, well, because there's gradation in the amethyst, sure. All right, that's hot. Ooh, that's hot. Let's ask the angels for the element of air, healing with the Angels Oracle. The two sides of this always. One is obviously the oracle message itself, what to think about, what to meditate on, pray upon. Well, and meditate is indicated here too, with some shadow work to affect your creativity, but it's also the name of a healing angel legion that can't come in unless you call. That's how it is. They're like vampires, except they give more than they take. I like that. It's a good way to say it, right? Like, they're not going to cross your boundaries. You got to invite them in. So let's see what the angels and archangels of Earth have to say. Breathe. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of Earth, the sign of Capricorn, powers of the North, please. Beloved Arielites, beloved Urielites, beloved Orielites, 3, please, 1 card in clarity for the Capricorn Collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. Who are the angels to call? The element of air that stokes the fire to manifest their heart's desire of creativity. This new to full. Harmony. Harmony. All right, so even just looking at the shadow stuff indicated here, for the mind to be given harmony means it comes into balance. It sees both sides. Don't crack up, bend your brain, see both sides, throw off your mental chains. Who, Ascended Master Howard Jones. Oh my God, he's an everlasting love. Look, harmony is a tricky thing. I did study music briefly until it got all mathematical, and then I'm like, nope, don't make me do math. Thirds and sixths, right? If you're on a piano, right? You have to have space here. There may be a pulling back here. If you are an artist, I will tell you this. The healing angels of harmony are going to heal you by bringing you into harmony, as well as what I'm getting here is teach you how to heal with harmony. Now, for some of you, if you are musicians, if you are vibrational whoosy-wetses, whatever you're going to call it, blessed be, then that really is saying that bringing the mind into harmony here, it may very well be a sonic thing. For example, keening, toning, maybe not so much mantras, although you're getting a healing mantra card here. So think about that. What would the healing angels of harmony do? Well, they bring me into harmony, but also teach you how to heal with harmony, or maybe bring some harmony to the situation via your creativity. Just remember, the shadow possesses you if you don't deal with that. It's called the shadow possession, and we all do it. The shadow effect. It's a movie on YouTube somewhere. I posted a link somewhere. But it's on YouTube featuring Debbie Ford, and it's like, you can't hold beach balls underwater forever. You keep adding beach balls, in a weak moment, it all just comes up. So let's check this out. Element of water. Whispers of Love Oracle. The party turned your deck. All of a sudden, you're in romance land. You never know in a 5-card draw with this buddy here of mine. So the higher selves of all involved. So if there are other people involved here, if this harmony is about you being in harmony with someone or something else, let's find out. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love you want me to deliver to the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading? Creativity in their element of fire, amethyst, their element of earth, right? That meditation, that positive transformation, that spirituality, that indication of shadow work there, the unloved parts of themselves calling forth to be loved, calling in the healing angels of harmony. Help them harmonize. There's also a healing angels of balance. Harmony is different. Harmony is different. It feels more vibrational. So what's the element of water, the energy and motion that we call emotion for the Capricorn collective? The piece of inspiration, information, inspiration, insight most needed for them. This new to full. Ask for help. Oh, you're so good at that, Capricorn. Oh, come on, I'm a Virgo, I know. Ask for help. What is that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Ask for help. Now, I do every morning, several times during the day before the readings, actually. I realize my spiritual practice, in order to do this every day, is pretty on point for me. And it shifts and changes all the time. I am a Virgo, mutable earth. So I start with asking it vertically, right? And then, as I'm guided, I ask horizontally, right? And doing these videos is a way of me doing that, like not just that, you know, click here, right? Patreon, all that stuff, putting my creativity out into the world. But even if you're, so particularly with the healing angels of harmony, if you're not in a place of harmony, you can certainly ask for help, but you may not know what to ask for. It's like that old thing. It's like, it's not that you're not getting the answers you want. Are you asking the right question? And that's not to make you wrong or anybody wrong. That's a healing process too, because what you're going to find is that you were always doing the best that you could. And these parts of you that feel unlovable, because we all have them, oh my God, it's hard not to take personally. But if you're an empath on top of that, and you're feeling that in other people, you're going to get triggered left, right, and center. It's how it works, so that it's happening for you, not to you. So, I mean, seriously, even just asking for the help of the healing angels of harmony to bring you into harmony, to deal with what you're dealing with in a creative way. I mean, I love the spell, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. Connect to what? Well, connect to the divine, the truth of who you are. The shadow stuff is all conditioning anyway, and ancestral patterns and biological who's-y what's-this going back thousands of years. Ask for help. But that element of water, right? That emotion. Put your heart into it. Okay, last card down. This one's serious. Why so serious? The healing mantra deck by Macron then is the card of spirit. So this charges, you could take an amethyst, right? Call in the healing angels of harmony, ask for help, do the spell, put it in the thing, and then charge it every day with this. For 2 weeks or whenever you're watching this, obviously. Let's see what hits the table. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Okay, as I call upon the Ascended Masters General Assembly, because this could be about anything. This could be about relationships, health, wealth, you know, path work, all that with the shadow works that affects everything. So please, my beloved Ascended Masters for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, really nail this. A mantra so specific so that they'll want to do it every day, right? With a piece of amethyst or something similar for that creativity flow and harmony. For the well-being of all, leave it in my hand, this new to full. What's their mantra? April, May 2022. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. And you put that with ask for help. And you do that from a balanced place. I do it all the time. I had to go to the market yesterday, and I had stuff, in a basket, whatever. He got it all into one bag. I was like, you are really good at that. It's like, that would have been at least 3 bags for me. And I was like, you're amazing, right? And it was genuine. I wasn't trying to sleep with him. I didn't have a hidden agenda there. But to inspire others even in that way, then asking for help as part of that makes a lot more sense. It makes it easier, and you're not buttering them up for it. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. When others are inspired, you allow them to take center stage and step into a greater acknowledgement of their personal power. When others are made to feel useful, they are likely to embrace more courageous decisions as their self-worth increases. It's like you're feeding people what they need, right? That we all need from each other every now and again. Someone is like, you're fucking amazing at what you do. Be authentic in it as well. Imagine the perfection of not having to do everything yourself. Oh, I'm trying to imagine it for 5 minutes every day. Imagine the perfection of not having to do everything by yourself and infusing others with a greater sense of purpose just by asking for their help. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's why I make the big bucks. Right there, they put the right card in my hand. Instead, it's about realizing the gift of inspiration you possess, making real the gift of inspiration you possess simply by inviting others to be a part of your day, and to do that with creativity, right? You could do that in so many ways, right? It may not always be out the mouth, so to speak. Italian much, Mark? Mark Angelo, you tell me. This mantra is ideal for increasing intimacy in relationships, resolving martyrdom. Okay. I love you, and I want you to take a deep breath. You are the Eeyores of the Zodiac. You know this to be true, and it's okay. I love Eeyore, but I'm kind of more of a Tigger. Because the wonderful thing about Tiggers are wonderful things. And communicating your needs, which, look, I've dated Capricorns. You're not always so good at that because you want to. I can do it. But, I've studied the martyr archetype. I've dealt with the martyr archetype. We all have moments of it, recencies in our lifetime. But the transcendent experience of service, learning the transcendence of service to a cause and or oneself. So ask for help. So here's what we're going to do. I'll put it together in a blessing for you. I do it at the end of every reading, summation blessing thing, and we'll chat a little bit. And I've been saving some funny for the end to see who watches it all the way to the end. Why? Because why not? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Say it through me. Here we go. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Taurus to full in Scorpio, April into May 2022, that they may inspire others, helping others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts while simultaneously asking for help, that they really get what they need help with and are willing to allow themselves the support that they need. And the support of the healing angels of harmony are just going to help them see this differently. If they are particularly doing the shadow work, really getting that the unloved parts of themselves are waiting for a frequency of love that only they can give themselves in that. Because those voices, that pain is not the truth of who they are. It's stuff that was picked up along the way, that we identify with because we're taught to identify, because we were raised by a culture for thousands of years that is identified with something other than the eternal nature of the soul, and that they are fine. We all are. We're all on a journey, step by step, slow and steady, up the mountain, that in order to be who we were born to become, life couldn't have happened any other way, and they've done nothing wrong, so that they can tune in to this magnificent power of creativity. Cardinal Earth, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, by all above and all below. Let them connect. Let creativity flow for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Well, so mote it be, and so it is. Woof. That felt really good. That felt really good. So did you like it? Like it, hit the thumbs up, help the other goats find it. The goats need this. We need their creative cardinal genius in the world. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, I understand there's this thing called subscribing that you could do. There's a button down there somewhere. Find the button. Button. Who's got the button? But if you really want to go into the deeper stuff, the stuff that I don't do on YouTube, the stuff that really is challenging and fun and not so very censored, then come Patreon on patreon.com/drawing the circle. After all, I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, and even at $5 a month, the lowest tier subscription, you get a lot for surezies. So thank you so much for watching. Wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed of this new Twofold. If you want a reading, easy enough. There's a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal explains everything for you, just like Clarissa. I love you. My mountain goats. Hail. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.